Hi there YouTube, Extreme Trains here. So in this video we're doing a little follow-up showing the next item that's been released from the TOMICA All Engines Go metal engines, and that is this one here. It's this little diesel. Once again, these are quite small. He is the fourth engine to be released in this line. Now, similar to what is happening with the metal push-along engines, they are releasing these with different faces, although the faces seem exclusive to the sets. So if you like this content, let me know, and I might consider trying to import some of the sets that go with these style of engines, so we can take a look at the ones with the different expressions. But this video is all about little diesels, so what are you waiting for? Let's do it. Taking a look at the box, you can see we've just done the little spin there. It is very similar to the previous boxes looked at for the first four. You can see TH04, Thomas 04, is that what that means? Who knows? You can see the other three there in the background for comparison purposes. But yes, a nice little box. Again, it really shows all the features. I could not tell you what it means, but feel free to scan with, Google Translate or something if you'd like to find out. Now let's do the live unboxing. And as with the other engines, we do have this little plastic wrap. Oh, excellent. Look at that. We need to do a cutaway to see what's inside. Now we can do the 360 to get an idea of what this little guy looks like. All right, first let's come and have a look at that face. I think that is a great All Engines Go diesel face. I think it's a good hybrid, actually, of both diesel from the CGI series with that smugness, as well as the diesel that we see in the All Engines Go series. As far as I can see, again, sticking with the purple eyes. Love the printing that we've got on top there in relation to the lamp. You can see, again, he's got the, I think, expressed much better steps, ladders that go across his face and kind of give him that little big head kind of look. We come around to the side. The side details, as with the other engines, are done via stickers, which is a little bit unfortunate just in terms of longevity. And you can see, for example, this one hasn't been pushed down all the way. Yeah, it hasn't quite been applied properly. But yeah, I don't love that the details are done via stickers, although I think they are quite nice, very matte, not too overbearing. And they haven't leaned into the purple anywhere near as much as they do on the standard push-along metal engine. Again, buffer detailing on the front, buffer detailing on the back, great to see. Nothing otherwise on the back except smudge marks from where my fingers have held him, showing that this is, again, a very sturdy metal, chassis and body as well. Again, you've got that detail there on the top. Let's go on the bottom. We've got TOMICA, Tomi 2023 copyright, but then 2022 on the bottom. And you can see he's got a very similar style of wheels to Thomas, who had equally the three little wheels they may even have, if we do a comparison. Yes, it looks like they have the same chassis on them. You might correct me if I'm wrong, just in different colors. You can see, yes, it's a very similar design, if not exactly the same. And so we've got that same three little wheels kind of design. It doesn't have the printing on it that we see on the other push-along engines for some of these smaller characters. So while we're here, let's do a little bit of a comparison. So we've got Thomas here, we've got Diesel, we pull in Percy, and we pull in Nia. I think these are looking great together. Although I will say, Diesel looks a little bit stoned. There you go, good. That'll may stop YouTube from marking this kid's video. Yeah, compared to the others, he looks a little bit kind of like asleep to some extent. I mean, I don't hate it as a look, but just when I'm doing a comparison, he does look a little bit funky like that. And if we do a comparison to two of my most recent push-along pickups, you can see, again, the size difference between these engines. I mean, Whiff is a slightly larger engine, is just, they're on a whole different scale. And that makes sense because, these are designed to work on the Trackmaster tracks, so the wheelbase, or sorry, the gauge, if you can call it that, is a lot different. In fact, these ones can, fit literally inside the wheels of these larger engines. So they are a lot smaller. But otherwise, I think this is quite an interesting little item. Very high quality. I really do enjoy these. I think these are kind of what I wish the push-alongs were to some extent. I know they're releasing some new like mini push-alongs, and I'll be curious to do a size comparison of those to these to see whether they're closer in size. And I also enjoy the way the wheels are done on here. Just with that, the way they scale, I think is just more accurate to the show. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, because there's really not much else to talk about for this one. I had to import it from Japan. Ami is the store I use. They also are good for getting Japanese Transformers as well. The direct translation to Australian dollars was about $4 Australian. So again, reminder, these retail for between $6 to $8 Australian, and this feels heavier than this. Don't know if it actually is because it's bigger, but it feels more concentrated, at least anyway. So I think that's an excellent price. $4 for this is great, but obviously I had to import it all the way to Australia, so it ended up being a bit more than that. So it's not really the kind of thing where I'd be able to recommend you buying just by itself. You'd want to make sure you're either buying a whole set of these or you're packing in something else to make it worth it, because the shipping is going to be a killer. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed this look at the next installment. I'm really enjoying this range, so I do plan to keep picking up these engines as they get released in the All Engines Go line. But otherwise, that's all I've got time for. This is Extreme Trains.